Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with DRM Market, and today is day 16 of hashtag Creep on June 2025 by Tracy Fox Creative. Okay, that was a mouthful. So today's little snippet from Edgar Allan Poe is from the poem Alone, and it says, "My sorrow I could not awaken, my heart to joy at the same tone, and all I loved alone." So again, this describes his loneliness, or his and feelings of loneliness, isolation, and difference. So that was, this one. Oh, I can't remember which. Okay, what day was that? That was the lone. The lone little snippets had hit day 7, day 8, and now day 16. But they're just, just a little snippet of the day. Let's see. I'm just going to lift this up a little bit just to give it that aged look, since these papers are new. And then these are the bases for the day. Little folder, tag, and a pocket. I don't know if I'm going to use all of it. And then I pulled out some other pieces over here. And then this is a half of a page that I pulled out of Frankenstein. Frankenstein kind of reminds me of this poem a little bit, just because of the loneliness, isolation, and the difference. And he just, to me, that story, he always felt alone. So that's why I grabbed this. I see, I'm trying to figure out how to get the white edge off. I'm afraid let's see if I do the metal ruler, if that one will work a little bit better. Sometimes it's hard to get the tiniest piece off, but we're going to try it here. Almost got it. Let's see. I'm going to pull that off. Let's see here. Now we'll do the other end. See if we can pull that off also without losing too much of it. I think that one, this kind of worked better than the other ruler. Oh yeah, that worked really well, that one. There is a little bit on the edge. I'm not sure. It's just where there was a little bit of margin when I printed it. And this is just on coffee dyed paper. So let's see. We got a little bit there. I wonder if we get a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more, maybe. Okay, there we go. It doesn't even have to be straight. That fits on there really well. Oh, actually, I think I can take a little bit more off. It's kind of hanging off. Now, I have that stitching there. This is something that I previously did. I could put like a straight stitch around that. I'm going to take just a tiny bit more off. And see, I do want this on here. I don't want it hanging off. Okay, yeah, that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here right now. I don't think I'm going to need to do anything before I put this down. I don't think so. Maybe I should do see what I want to do here with all this stuff. Let's see, we got the, maybe the black soot today. I'm going to change that up. I really need a new sponge on here. This is so, it flakes off really easy. So let's see here. Oh, So for some reason I just pulled the Velcro off. I thought it was stapled on. Maybe it's not. I have to glue that back on, or is it going to stick right back on? Maybe it'll just stick back on. I think this has a little bit of yellow on it, but I'm pretty sure the black will take care of that. Yeah, and then that way it well, those pieces keep peeling off, so. You know, I did get some, I bought some different grip paste. This is Crypt. It's tinted translucent paste with black flecks. So, I think I might just run some on the edge of this, maybe, just to see what that will do. And then let that dry. I'm pretty sure I can dry it with the heat tool. So let's see. I have a spatula. I just need to dry that a little bit. Like I said, I'm really like wanting to learn how to use this. I'm just not sure if I have a knack for it yet. It's kind of the same thing with the gesso and the mixed media. You just kind of have to get in there and do it. I'm not sure like how much to put on. I was thinking about just, like on the edges, a little bit of a creepy little texture, I guess. So if you guys used this before, maybe you can give me some hints. Maybe I'm not using it quite right. I don't know. Okay, we'll just set that there to dry. Like I said, I can add some more of this on someplace else too. Let's see if I can get it to dry. I'd really like to use just all of these different, types of products that's out there. I'm not sure. It says tinted but translucent. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Now the other one was white. That one I didn't understand at all either. But this one it's a gray, and it says it has black flux in it. So, I don't know, is that dry? I don't think that's quite dry. So I'm just going to set it aside, and hopefully that it'll dry. I'm going to go ahead and do this page, because I'm thinking about I think the reason I kind of stopped on this is that I might take little slits and kind of tuck some of the photos down in it. I think that's why I stopped. I was thinking about doing that. I don't know. He always reminded me, Frankenstein's monster, of being sad because, he didn't have a choice in this. He was just created. And then he was, alone because nobody could accept him. I was thinking about putting a slit in here in different areas just to, give it a different look. Let's see here. If I do a slit though, it needs something. I don't want to do it on there. Let's flip the page over. And this is a wallpaper from last year's Crepe on June. Really pretty wallpapers. Oh, this one's kind of peely, but let's see here. I think I'll just do it like that and see. Like I said, I was just kind of, just getting a little different look. And then, I could do the same thing with this one too. Like, just kind of tuck it in. This may not be dry. And then here's some other ones, but I don't think I really need these on there. Then I could always go the other way with this. Or I can, make that slit a little bit bigger. So, yeah. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these, honestly. Okay, this one I think I'm going to make a little bit bigger. Just have different photos of the monster or the creature of Frankenstein. I kind of like that, the way that is there. Maybe we'll get some texture on this one also. I like how they're kind of like tucked in. Maybe I can put some texture on the page itself, like with the stenciling maybe? I don't know if that would work or not, but we're going to try it. Maybe I'll try it on a scrap piece of paper before I put it all over the place. Definitely have to play around with this a little bit. So, okay, let's see. There's a scrap piece of paper. And here's some cobblestone. I don't know if this will work or not, but I'm going to try it. Just, to put some of this brick in different areas. Like this, Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah, it worked. Okay. So now I have to decide where I'm going to put this. Oh, at the top, look here. Okay, I like it. Now I'm just going to put like like a blob, I'm not going to go all the way across. Let's see what that looks like. I really like that. Maybe we'll put a little bit more down here. We'll do, like cover part of this up over here. And this will actually all tie in together. Okay, I think I like it like that. I really like that. I like the way that turned out. I'm just moving my stencil out of the way. Okay, I do need to dry this though. But doesn't that look cool? Like I can go in with some, now this is like gonna go over here, so I might have to wait for this to really dry a lot. Hey guys, thanks for coming along with me here. Try and get this dry. It does give it a really good grungy feel. I'm not sure how it can be it's kind of, I guess it kind of is translucent. I wouldn't really call it translucent. I still think I ordered the wrong thing. We're just gonna have to go with it. No, I don't, I was gonna use those base pieces, but now I'm like thinking, well, I don't want to cover anything up. I don't like end up, I like what I ended up with. Maybe we'll make a, I could always put this in as a signature. Just have a little short page in there. I wonder if I should do that. Okay, you know what? As this is drying on this lighter paper, I can see that it is translucent. Okay, that makes sense. I guess maybe not so much on the card because this card actually is already dark, so it has those black specks on it though. I might need to dry just a little bit more. So what I think I'll do is I'll just set this aside. Just I don't want to mess it up. Turned out really well. I really like it. It got wet underneath the moisture. Dry that off. Yeah, and like I said, it's gonna go here on this page. I really like this though. So I'm thinking maybe I will take the other Frankenstein's creature. Where'd that other little piece go? Huh. I was gonna put it in a little frame here. Oh. Well, why do I have these two and not that other one? Oh, it dropped on the floor. That's why. Let's see, should we do something? Okay, I'm going to wait though, and I'm not going to do anything to him just yet. I am going to put him in here. Kind of like a specimen card. Okay, pencil got a little bit hung up over there. Let's see, if we go here, here, okay, about here. I'm just just getting approximate little marks. I'm not even sure. Oh, I know. Okay, these go this way. All right. Make the marks, and I'm like, well, what does that mean? What is that telling me? I don't know. I'm just doing this on the inside. That way I won't see. This is probably a little bit smaller, but that's okay. It's better to have it smaller. I'm not going for perfect lines, so if you guys see it and you go, oh, that's not straight, it's okay. Oh, let's see here. Get him to fit in there. Oh, I like it. Looks good. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of black distress. I kind of just changed it today with the black. I had been using the aged mahogany, but I just, you know, changed things up a little bit. It's gonna go ahead and get all of this distressed. Oh no, it's not. At first I thought, oh, I thought I trimmed that really well, but where it meets. Now I think what I was gonna do, except I'm gonna cover this after I get him in there. Let's see. Do we want to put a piece of cellophane over him now? No, I don't think I'm going to. I was going to do that. No, I'm not going to. And we're just going to cover this whole thing. And I think it's just going to be just a small little page. So yeah. And see, I can go in with some of that texture on here too. See, what do we have? That's kind of heavy. I don't think I want that. Oh, where's the other page? That's what I need. I need the other page that I tore off. There we go. Oh, it doesn't quite fit, but because I'm going to put this on there. So this is all covered up. I should tear this off. There'd be less bulk. Oops. Oh, I don't have anything under here, do I? There we go. This will work. Just different ways to cover this up. If we want to cut, I don't want its head up there. I got a lot of glue right there coming out on the edge. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and tear this. Then I can use these pieces on the other side that's exposed. I'll just tuck these. Well, I think we'll tuck them over. Okay, you guys have to let me know what you think about that. What's that called again? Grit Paste Crypt. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting more glue on wrong areas. Put that on there. Oops. Oh my goodness, the other page wasn't glued down yet. Ah. Totally forgot. I wonder if you guys were telling me, like, hello, Debbie. You did not glue the other side down. There we go. If I can just get this back down. We just have a little piece down there at the bottom that we need to cover up. Oh, I kind of like this script on there though. There we go. Now I can just cut the pieces off that are hanging over. I don't think I can tear this. I mean, it's okay if it even hangs over a little bit. I don't even mind that. Just go back and put some more distress oxide of black soot. Sticky papers, they stick to my scissors. So there we go. I think the bend is still there. Just distress this all up. Well, like I said, I'm going to try to sew this in so it'll go, you know what I mean? It's got to go in like this. And then wherever that lands, that'll be there. That is what I'm thinking. So once you know that all happens, I do need to get this down really well. Okay, I like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and this, I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, this is dry. You guys can see that. That does look pretty cool. Pretty grungy and cool. Let's see. I think I'm going to put a little bit on here also. There we go. Just kind of, you know, just tie it all together. And I think I'm going to do is kind of put it around photo a little bit. There we go. Now we're just going to tie it all together. So it has a little bit of the same thing on there. And I'm going to knock that off a little bit there on the edge. Oh, got a little bit of that on there. So now actually I can go ahead and finish that up. I'm going to glue this on. And I will sew around this. So you know what? I think I'll just sew around it. I wanted to put these in here. A little bit skewed. Maybe down just a little bit. I think what I'll do is I'm going to sew this down. All of this stuff I'm going to sew down. And then I'll put it on the page. Okay, where did I put it way down here. And then I will get some stitching on there, and I think that'll look really good, and I'll have a little bit more texture on there, and I will show you on the next days. I'm just going to trim this off a little bit. Kind of hanging out there. This is the page. This is what the page is going to look like. I just like set this up for you to see. But that's what it's going to look like, and that's kind of like I just added a little bit of a page there. So there we go. Let me go ahead and make sure that that is in camera and you can see all of it. Some of the Distress Oxide out of the way. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I believe it's all in there, you guys. That, like I said, that was new for me, playing around with that. So thank you for letting me indulge in that. And until next time, you guys, happy crafting. Have a great day. And thanks so much for, liking and sharing and comments. I love the comments. Till next time. Bye-bye.